Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. It is 11 o'clock. It's Lee Bailey here, and it's Be Encouraged. So I'm hoping that everybody's feeling good and have.
Check this.
All right. Well, good morning. Hello, everybody. I've already been up and at it today. Look at that black and blue. They had to take some blood, then they had to take some more blood. And, you know how you guys know how it goes. I'm reckoning most of y'all. In fact, I'm curious if it knows anybody's ever not had blood taken. That would be an interesting thought. I wonder if there's such a person out there. If there is, they might be a robot. Have to change your oil though, if you are, right? Anyway, I'm just here today because I wanted to reach out and touch some people today at 11 o'clock because I haven't been on at 11 very often recently anyway. And there's my friend Tor Arsala. He says, happy Wine Wednesday, friends. He doesn't drink wine, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know. This Friday will be his last show for a few weeks, unfortunately. He'll be super busy, and I know why. Trying to rig the election. What? Just kidding. I know better than that. I know better than that. He's a good man, that boy Tor Arsala. One of our favorites. But I have a feeling he's going to find his time. He's going to find time to join in on some of the shows just because that's the kind of man he is. All right. So let's take a look at some things today and see if that's not working. Let's see something here. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, sunshine. There it is. Sunny skies. It's one of my favorite little new websites with all kinds of good, positive news. This is a fantastic. Let me see here. So what do we want to look at? We want to look at, there's a guy who's driving around a town, and the community knows him, and he likes to drive around every Halloween dressed as Michael Myers. And, and people aren't scared because they all know him. Is that Dad? I'm not going to have any more friends. Oh, though we love our children, don't we? Yep. As a matter of fact, this guy's pretty funny. Walking around. Anyway, it's all videos, so you need to go to Sunny Skies with a Z and check that out because it's kind of fun. Well, here we go. So somebody just so you guys know, this is what's kind of cool. This guy tweeted, I am not okay. Feeling rock bottom. Please take a few seconds to say hello if you see this tweet. Thank you. People all over the world tweeted back to this guy, telling him how much, they were thinking about him and hoping everything was fine. And turns out, probably did lift his spirits. There's more than one person out there thinking about him today. Anyway, so virtual. So this is kind of an interesting story. I wanted to pass along to you guys. Um, a teacher giving a virtual lesson saves the life of a student's grandmother. First grade teacher in Michigan is being recognized for her efforts that helped save the life of one of her students' grandmothers. Julia Koch, or Koch, or Koch, or Koch, or Koch, was teaching her class at Edgewood Elementary School when she received a call from a grandparent who was having technical problems with her granddaughter's computer. But Koch noticed a more serious problem: the slurring in the woman's speech. It was clear there was something very wrong. Her words were so jumbled, and I couldn't understand what she was trying to say. She didn't sound like herself. She quickly alerted the school principal, Charlie Lovelady, who called 911. Phillips was having a stroke, and while she remains hospitalized, she is expected to survive. I knew the symptoms of a stroke because I lost my father from a stroke, so I told her, hold on, and immediately got her help, Coach said. Which she's still at the hospital. Phillips said she is slowly recovering. Thank you for saving my life, Phillips said. If it weren't for them giving me the help I needed, I would have just not been here. Anyway, so that's cool of her, I tell you. And my wife was here, but now she's left. Didn't even want to say hi. And I'm just kidding. Yeah, so there's lots of that's kind of cool. The mother's staying on top of it and staying on top of what's going on and learning and leading the way. Also having a chance to help somebody else in the time that they needed it. Let's tell a joke today. I love telling these funny jokes. Um, let's see here. All right, so let's take a look at this and see. A man just finishes his LASIK eye surgery, and his surgeon leads him into the office to discuss the surgery. So, would you like the good news or the bad news first? The surgeon says. The man excitedly replies, I'll take the good news first. The surgeon says, well, you're about to get a new dog. Okay, so I don't understand that one. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. Let's read it again, ladies and gentlemen. A man just finishes his LASIK eye surgery, and his surgeon leads him in his office to discuss the surgery. So, would you like the good news or the bad news first? The surgeon says. The man excitedly replies, I'll take the good news first. The surgeon says, well, you're about to get a new dog. All right, cool. That's great. I don't get it. You're about to get a new dog. Well, somebody can write me and send me a little message so that I understand that joke. I'm sorry, it's gone right over my head. Well, you're about to get a new dog. Okay, don't understand that one at all. Interesting. An overweight time traveler goes to ancient Rome and realizes he wore historically incorrect clothes for the trip. Realizing his mistake, he visits a toga shop to purchase new clothes. He looks around the shop and realizes they do not have togas big enough to fit him. He goes to the counter and asks the clerk, do you have XL togas? Well, yes, but why do you need so many? XL, the Greek numerals. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so here we go. This one's going to be funny. Promise, ladies and gentlemen. I promise. I promise. I was having trouble with my computer, so I called David, the 11-year-old next door, whose bedroom looks like mission control, and asked him to come over. David clicked a couple of buttons and solved the problem. As he was walking away, I called after him. So what was wrong? He replied, it was an ID10T error. I didn't want to appear stupid, but nonetheless inquired, an ID10T error? What's that? In case I need to fix it again. David grinned. Haven't you ever heard of identity error before? No, I replied. Write it down, he said, and I think you'll figure it out. So I wrote it down, ID10T. I used to like that little boy. If you write that down, ladies and gentlemen, ID10T, capital T, it spells idiot. That's pretty funny, boy. That's a pretty funny thing there. That funny boy. All right, we got one more joke. We got somebody tuning in. I guess we're going to see what it says here. Oh my gosh, this is a big, long joke. Let's go. Here we go. On the outskirts of a small town, there was a big old pecan tree just inside the cemetery fence. One day, two boys filled up a bucket full of nuts and sat down by the tree, out of sight, and began dividing the nuts. One for you, one for me, one for you, one for me, said one boy. Several dropped and rolled down toward the fence. Another boy came riding along the road on his bicycle. As he passed, he thought he heard voices from inside the cemetery. He slowed down to investigate. Sure enough, he heard, one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me. He just knew what it was. He jumped back on his bike and rode off. Just around the bend, he met an old man with a cane hobbling along. Come here, quick, said the boy. You won't believe what I heard. Satan and the Lord are down at the cemetery dividing up the souls. The man said, beat it, kid. Can't you see it's hard for me to walk? When the boy insisted, though, the man hobbled slowly to the cemetery. Standing by the fence, they heard, one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me. The old man whispered, boy, you've been telling me the truth. Let's see if we can see the Lord. Shaking with fear, they peered through the fence, yet were still unable to see anything. The old man and the boy gripped the wrought iron bars of the fence tighter and tighter as they tried to get a glimpse of the Lord. At last, they heard, one for you, one for me. That's all. Now let's go get those nuts by the fence, and we'll be done. They say the old man had the lead for a good half mile before the kid passed him on the bike. All right, finally, a payoff. There's the payoff, ladies and gentlemen. Payoff joke. Let's go get those nuts by the fence. That's funny. All right, anyway. So I hope that was encouraging to you this morning. I've got a few things to do. I've got a bunch of things to do today. I've got a very busy schedule, very, very busy schedule. So this is going to be a 15-minute program today. Be encouraged. It's your 15 minutes of encouragement, jokes, and all kinds of fun stories. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in this morning at 11 o'clock. And we'll have more for you another day. Peace. I love you. Have a great day. And don't forget how awesome things are. Thanks for watching.